With the goal of giving her kids a sense of belonging and making sure that they're proud of their Asian culture, our next guest is a Bay Area woman who created a new doll that captures the diversity that she never had in her own dolls as a child. Here to tell us more is founder of Jilly Bing Elenor Mak. Elenor, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is a very exciting toy. The story behind this, I'm so happy for our viewers to be able to hear this. You know, representation is incredibly important, especially in the toy world, right, where so many of our children are impacted. Yep. So tell us the story of Jilly Bing dolls and how it first got started.
Yeah, I'll start. Jilly Bing is named after my daughter, Jillian, who is now 4 years old, and Bing was one of her first words, meaning cookie in Chinese. So it all started in 2022. She was a little over 2 years old, and she started to play with dolls. I saw her starting to boss her dolls around, tell them to brush their teeth, all the things that I apparently do to her. And so I figured I'm gonna go buy her a doll that looks like her. Yeah. And I was just shocked by what I saw in the toy aisles in the city of San Francisco in 2022. There was not any doll that I thought looked remotely like any Asian child I knew. They were largely stereotypes, cartoons, or you had to look really hard and it was sort of given this Asian name, or just holding a panda bear, just really stereotypes. And it just made me feel really mad as a mom. I just thought our children deserve to be more than stereotypes. And I just felt sad. I think children deserve to be able to walk into a toy aisle and see a doll that actually looks like them. Yeah. And so that was the beginning of Jilly Bing.
Oh my goodness. So that's what truly inspired you to start Jilly Bing dolls. Like you said, that representation, you wanted your daughter to be able to see a doll that looked like her. Yep. What was this process of developing Jilly Bing?
Oh my gosh, I had no background in creative. My 6-year-old probably draws better than me, but I found a team of great, Asian American toy designers, and we were just so unified by this vision of this doll that we didn't have growing up. We have a grandfather who's in his 60s coming out of retirement to help us. We have a young game designer, a father really coming in to help us, and we just spent so much time thinking about what do we want in our dolls? What did we not have growing up? And two things I think really kind of struck out in the whole process, or stands out in the whole process, was one, we spent a lot of time looking at eyes after eyes, many Asian children's eyes. And the reason is that that's what we were largely made fun of growing up, our slanted eyes. And we just really wanted our children to be able to see their beautiful eyes in a doll that looked like them, to know that their eyes are beautiful exactly as they are.
That's incredibly wonderful. I love that too. And that is one of the things you said you were really looking at to develop in terms of the doll. But what other characteristics were important for you to put in Jilly Bing?
So there was the eyes, but also I think growing up, Asian American girls in particular have always been stereotyped as demure, dainty, good at math, bad at sports. I'm bad at math, I'm decent at sports, right? My daughter is not, she is the opposite of demure. She is so feisty, like she is loud with a capital L. So in Bring Jilly Bing to life, we really wanted to flip the script of what it means to be an Asian girl. So her backstory is that she is proud of her Asian culture. So she comes with this little egg tart. The story is that her friends don't like it, and she insists that they try her food, this iconic childhood food that she grows up with. And she, she's athletic, but she's still, a lovable little girl. And one of the things we did was her chef's hat flips into a little egg tart food. And it was really kind of how we brought to life the idea of flipping the script of what it means to be an Asian American girl.
I like that, flipping the script, flipping the chef hat.
Yes.
And in terms of reception from the community, how have they received Jilly Bing?
Yeah, it's been incredible. We launched last August. We sold the dolls, we packed the dolls out of my basement here in San Francisco, and we sold out of our first production run of a few thousand dolls within the first month.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you. And my husband's glad the dolls are, the first batch of dolls have gone. We got to share our story, our vision on national TV on the Today Show. And, I joke, Jilly, the doll, has met many of my Asian childhood celebrities, or, sort of mentors, idols, Lisa Ling, Olivia Munn. We recently met Christy Yamaguchi. So I think we've just really struck a chord with the community. One of the things that really just for me as a mom and as a founder is when parents say, that doll looks like my girl, or children say, that doll looks like me.
I could feel that probably is one of the best feelings in the world, to know that, hey, I created this lane for so many people to feel like they're represented. Wow.
Absolutely.
Amazing. So what is next for Jilly Bing doll?
We're just getting started. You know, my vision is to create a doll that represents every Asian American culture and heritage. We have a whole line of characters that are in my head on paper, and we're looking forward to bringing many more products to Asians and non-Asian children in this.
Amazing. And if you were to say there's just one thing you hope that anybody takes away from Jilly Bing as a doll or representation as a whole, what would that be, Elenor?
I hope every child knows that they're beautiful as they are and that they belong.
That is so beautiful. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you sharing Jilly Bing with us. And you did mention she has a few other outfits, right? Or a few other characters that are in the works.
They are in the works. We will be rolling them out later this year.
Okay, we are very excited for that, and we're going to have to stay tuned to that. But Elenor, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course.